Hi, how you doing today? I'm Tammy Tillett here with a very tiny Temu haul, but um, two of the objects are not that tiny, so I'll be able to actually have more time spend on them. Let me put this down a little bit. Okay. One of the first ones is going to be this. It's a fan that has the water that missed out. I don't have the mister on, but I'm going to turn it on for you. As hot as it is outside today, and I apologize that my husband's whining in the background, but we have to get this grass mowed. But this feels great. You hear that mist feels awesome. And you can plug it into any USB cord. This is a 9-foot cord that I have plugged across the porch. They call it a fox. We have it on my paperwork. Let me sit it down. But before I do that, let me get a hand a little closer for you. This first button here turns off and on your mister. So off, low, and then higher, and then off again. The button that's right next to it, that's next to the USB plug-in, is your fan speed. So now it's off, then low, then medium, and then high. And I'll turn it off. Hit the right button. Okay. Low, medium, high. Here's the difference in the motor speed. I'm going to turn the mist back on and sit it down here next to me because it feels great. But the wind's blowing it away from me, so I'm not going to waste my misting on that right now if I can get it turned off. Where you at, button? There you are. Okay. So, that being said, let me get this box out that it came in. Because I wanted to go ahead and get it open, make sure it worked okay, find out how it works so that I could explain all that to you. I only paid $5.67 for it, and that was during Temu week. It is now $9.27 for the white. The blue is $15.47. The pink is $10.37, and the yellow is $10.17. Now I did scan a picture of this cooling mist fan. They call it air conditioning spray fan. And when I scanned it and then did low to high price, for the white one, it scanned at $7.43. It's every single penny worth it. Every single penny worth it. And if you want to pay a little bit more for the colors, I still say it's worth it for that too. I'm going to have it right next to my bedside so that the mist will come out with the fan and help too, because my allergies are terrible right now. I woke up with my eyes all gunked up, ears are full, sneezing, coughing. And then after I get up, take my allergy pill, then most of it straightens up, of course. But other than that, man, it's just awful. So this is the box that it comes in. And I'm pretty sure on the website or on the link for it, it says it calls it a fox. I think it looks more like a cat. However, whatever you want it to be, right? So here's the pink one. And then there's the blue. And then the yellow's down there on the bottom. Comes packaged very well. Comes with its own USB. It's just not very long, so that's why I have it on a longer cord. It is in its own individual bag. It does have instructions, and there are instructions in English as well. So, there's our misting fan, our spray cooling fan. Long time blowing, does not dry out, replenishes water, and cools down. I would keep an eye on the water. Of course, your water will eventually run out. I don't think it's going to go out that fast. I didn't fill my bottle all the way full to begin with because I didn't know exactly how much water you could put in there. Because some things you put too much water in them and they mess up. So, but now that fan, for as little as this is, this fan puts out. Right. Sit it back there and take some of that. Whew, take some of that breeze off of that. All right, there was one more item that did go ahead. I got it for my husband, so I wanted to go ahead and get that open and get batteries in it. Now this is, it says custom name truck 3D illusion LED light. I got the one that has the several, you can push the button to get several different colors, one at a time, of course. And they also have one that's just a warm light, and it's only $4.79. For this one, I paid $9.98, and I got a price adjustment of $2.11. So my final cost was $7.87 on it, and now it's $7.99 for the multi lights. Comes with its own USB port, and it's already on because I accidentally hit the button. And I mean, you just barely have to touch that light for it to come on. All right, let me get these out. My husband is a truck driver. I think I've said that probably many times on here. And his call sign on the radio is Lone Wolf. These things come very well packaged. This was covered in this sleeve, and then it had a protective cover on it. We went ahead and took that off so that you could see the whole thing better. And then this is the base. It takes 3 AA batteries. You're not going to be able to see the colors too well outside, but I will do a small clip at the end and include it. But I mean, you barely have to even touch this, and the lights change. And then I'll cover it, maybe you can see it better on my shirt there. It says Lone Wolf. That's his call sign on the radio. Here he comes in closer with the lawnmower. The USB port is in the back. I'll talk a little louder till he gets up here and shuts the lawnmower off. Sorry about that. Like I said, we got to get this property mode. And he was excited over it. All right. I think it's beautiful as well. And I told him what you saw. I said, can't say it till in the video. He's like, what? That's not nice. That's what I know. All right. Digging in here. Okay. And this is a keychain. I paid 98 cents for it. Very thick. I hope you can see it well. It says, do not fear, for I am with you. I am the last year and this year been pushing myself further to do more things and not be afraid. Man, this hair, this humidity is not helping. I love these earrings. I have these with Temu too. These are ones that my niece Kay said that they reminded her of a wind chime, and they do, like a spiraling wind chime, and they do. Uh-oh, something fell out of here. What was it? Oh, I have a bearded dragon. I have a video where I introduced her on my YouTube. So I got this ring, and I did not know this ring was going to be this gigantic. And I don't know how I'm going to even show the whole thing to you. So here's the top of it, inside, the front. And then I'll turn it around. This is the back side. It actually shows more of where they have. Yep. Husband's running in and shooing the dogs in. Around on the end of the ring is her tail. I say her because I have a female bearded dragon. And I just think that's neat. But it's so gigantic. Okay, I'm back. I had to abruptly stop because we're on coyote watch. And he spotted one while he was up there mowing and come down here to find his invitation to let the coyote know that he's not allowed to stay here. And we had to get the little dog in the house because that coyote would take her in a heartbeat. The chickens are down here with me. They stay when I'm outside. They'll stay close to me anyway. All right, so this is my last item, and even though they had the chain on it, which is odd because sometimes they don't, but it is on a card. This is the mustard seed faith. And I put my glasses on so I can read it correctly. Matthew 17:20. And always check your Bible to make sure that anybody who reads a verse to you that they have give you the correct uh, chapter and verse. And it says what they said. If you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can move mountains. Let this necklace be a reminder that nothing will be impossible for you. Now, here's the funny thing. Look how mountains is spelled. It's okay. Because I mainly wanted it for the mustard seed necklace. And I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. So comment down below what was your favorite thing today out of my haul. I will also be putting links in, and the links are always down at the very bottom part in the description box. I hope I can do this by myself. I usually have to have my husband to do these for me. Ouch. Did I get it? Got it in my hair. Alright, I will be putting this on a longer chain. But I love this. I am facing my fears the best I can. I'm facing my fears of heights, and I'm a pretty good swimmer. I can save myself. I wouldn't say that if somebody was drowning, I could save them. I would give it my all, especially if it was a child or a grandchild or somebody's kid or anybody who was struggling. I would give it my all to try to save them. I'm not going to say, well, I'm not that well of a swimmer. You're on your own. I would never be able to do that. I would do what I could to help them out. That being said, Um, I still don't like to be in water that's too much over my head, such as jumping in the middle of a lake or a river. And I think part of that is actually because I don't feel like I have complete control. And that is one thing that with my personality is that I've always felt like I've had to be in control of my situation. And not controlling everyone else, not controlling the situation for everyone else, but in control of my situation and not liking when things got out of control. I would have to find a way quickly to get it back in control or get out of the situation. And my daddy, that was one thing he always told me. He said, if you don't like the situation you're in, then just get out of it. So there's always a way to get out of it. So that being said, thank you so much for watching. Again, I love my misting fan. If you have one, comment below and tell me if you like yours. They will be excellent gifts. They're very, because they're small enough, compact enough that you can put on a desk at someone's work or for nighttime while they're sleeping or anytime actually next to a chair. If someone has an easy chair in the living room, it'd be great sitting next to that. Next to the stove while you're cooking, because we all know how hot those stoves get, how hot the kitchens get when you're cooking. So I think they're wonderful. Still using my microphone. Let me know if that's sounding okay as well, how clear it is. The lawnmower is now way out by the pond, so it's not as loud, of course. But when he was mowing, was it still clear? Were you still able to hear me okay? Let me know in the comments, please. What do you think about my Josie ring, my bearded dragon, and my necklace? And that's it. I'm going to quit holding you. You have a wonderful day. I love you, and be beautiful. Bye.